See what Grant does. He can't get out. You're stuck?
Not really, no. I'll be fine.
I think he's stuck.
No, I'm not stuck.
No. No, guys, I off-road. All right, let's see what he does here.
Yeah, there you go. Just lay on the throttle. That'll get you out.
One wheel pill. Yeah, I just ruined our grass. Well, there goes the grass.
There goes the neighborhood.
What is he doing? Friends, we got the car on the ground. Look at that. It looks... Grant, it looks a lot uglier when it doesn't have the slanted radiator in the front.
I know, and I remember you were like, it'll look ugly with a slanted one. Now you miss it.
I do miss it. But now it looks silly. Looks very snubby.
Well, it's also, this is just the intercooler.
Yeah.
And this intercooler is going away.
Unfortunate.
I mean, it just seems like it's small for our process.
Yeah.
I mean, we can still use it.
Good enough for
It's
now.
fine. It still works as intercooler, just has some crap on it. That's fine. I'm surprised it survived the whole process, honestly.
I'm amazed it has too.
Yeah.
So today, Grant is doing the thing with the car.
Yeah, making radiator internal. So making all the shrouding and stuff to move air from outside car into car and then out of car.
Yes, so as you guys saw in our last video of the Corolla, he showed the fiberglassing of this that I didn't know what it was if you guys watched that. And he got the fan, we got that thingy.
Which, that's not any of that. That was just a mock-up. Then we have an air box that is going to have a bunch of hoses attached that goes to different areas. There's a fan, there's a shroud. Gotta go put gaskets on it. Basically, we're just gonna have a big shaft going out the back.
Be pretty sick.
Hopefully.
We think. In theory.
It might look super ugly, which I think it does.
But
there will be black tinted windows, so no one will see it.
boy, you are soaking wet.
Yeah, I have to keep the garage door closed because the gas keeps being blown out by the wind. So this is our piping for our radiator, which is in there.
Yep, you got that all half mocked up, installed-ish.
Yeah, it's, it looks gross, but it's just we gotta finish it, then we can make it pretty.
That's a later thing.
It's always a later thing. The whole car looks terrible. I cannot get a bender. I didn't want to do a bunch of pie cuts, so I kind of made a right angle here with a little dome piece. But just welding these up, and this will go underneath the length of the car to the engine, so then it can connect the radiator to the engine. Then we'll use rubber corrugated hosing to actually attach, so you see that hole there. The other one will be on this side, so that hole, then the other hole will be here, and then we'll have corrugated rubber tubing to these, so then it can have some play and movement.
Yeah.
And that'll be the same way in the front, so this just goes under for the major length. And all this right now weighs probably only about 2 pounds, 3 pounds.
Yeah, this is...
It's very thin tubing, so the welding is tough.
hold on, let's see. Yeah, it's literally like one finger here balancing,
Yeah. So...
It's nothing.
Yeah, so that's why the welding's a little bit tougher. It's a little thin. So
Are you going to need a stronger water pump to pumpy all the water back there?
Potentially. Drifters are the only people that put their radiators really in the back, and they have they have way more water capacity, bigger radiators, and usually their cars are like Mustangs or something that are really long.
Or something like this with a Mustang engine?
Well, this thing's short.
So are you.
This thing's rather short. Our radiator's not as big. So possibly we might need an upgraded mechanical. We can find an upgraded mechanical pump, but we might need a lift pump. I would have an electric lift pump just to kind of help it guide it along.
Nice. I see we got some progress though. After this, what's next?
The other pipe.
Hell yeah. All right, fans. We have gotten one of the radiator pipes in. As you can see, I'm under the car. I literally just held it here as Grant plugged it in, but we got the pipe. As you can see there, she's running into the
She go right there.
the Johnny in there. Oh wow, that's much better quality. We're gonna leave it right here at 1.1.
Yeah, there it is. That's where it's supposed to go.
Yes. Oh, we'll flip her over like that. Yeah, so it looks good there. It's in, and then I will scooch out. Grant, if you want to hand the phone. No? Okay. You want to show the fans it's recording?
Oh, okay.
Not me, them.
Well, yeah.
And show
Yeah, it comes through that hole and goes into the radiator. Boom.
Yeah, it's looking absolutely fuego. We just gotta do the same to the other side there. And we got it rocking up.
Yeah,
up
so
here,
that's
right? Yeah.
so that's just one side.
You got in there. So?
And you can see that thingy right here. My finger's on top of it. Doop.
Absolutely mint. So next is other side. So last night it was just too dark, so I figured I'd film in the sunlight. We pretty much got the whole thing mocked up. Obviously, it's not fully on yet, and this isn't obviously gonna stick out the back. We're gonna choppy and make it the part of this flex so it can open and close with the tailgate. But we pretty much have everything all figured out. We got our two pipes down here. They're sagging. Yeah, I know it's resting on the drive shaft. It's not gonna do that. That's a spare pipe we had from the Bronco. And so they're gonna generally run there and there. So it looks pretty much done like we showed you guys last night. But obviously we're gonna find a way to host that up. For now we'll just do zip tie, so obviously it's not hitting on the drive shaft. And we know that it will clear it. We already looked, because these can be pushed. I don't have any like leverage right now, but like these go way up higher. So that is that. Radiator's pretty much done for now. We cannot get the rest of it done until we put the roll cage in. So nothing's gonna be mounted up. So this is kind of like a half update video, you know. Let's go to the pedal, because we got new pedals.
These are out. These were good Willwoods. They're still good, just they're not as good as the Willwoods we have. And this was something I made because pedals are really expensive, especially throttle pedals. If you look anywhere, most people use either stock ones or they use hot foot pedals, which are for drag boats. Those are our options. So when it comes to throttle pedals, you can either spend $1,000 or go with some trash, which this is trash. Now we have floor pedals that Willwood made that were like $300, so I think they're beautiful. And they actually hook up to all of our manifolds. So, come along here, boys and girls. My little crow's nest of stuff there. I'm cleaning this out to put our new pedals, which, are right here. Ka-chow. Look how pretty those things are. And they'll fit better and make it easier to control throttle. Our brake and a clutch worked great. However, there was not enough room for settings, so the clutch went down way too deep, and the throttle it didn't have. It was actually the inverse, so it was like a push button. It was terrible. So with this, you have so many forms of selection. Look at all these little holes. It's just holes of settings and adjustments that will really get what we really want out of it. So Plus, they just look nicer, all three paired together instead of three randos going in. And because they're Willwoods, they still work with all of our thingies, which Aiden, I forgot the name of them. Anyway, cool. So we're gonna show you how these go in. Cleaned that, all the dust up, got it all clean, threw some spray paint in there just to make it a little easier, a little nicer looking. Did not clean these up so much, but I'm going to do all the drilling first to make sure it's all in place. It's not sitting in place right now. I just want to make sure everything fits in the location. Then I'll take it all apart again, clean those up, and make it nicer and bolt it in. And so I never have to visit this department again.
So as Grant just showed y'all, the pedals are in. They're looking absolutely spiffy now. We got them all in here. We got our clutch pedal, works. We got our brake pedal, which is nice. And then with these new pedals, as opposed to our old janky setup, you can heel toe much easier now. So this is a big upgrade from what we had before. And they're Willwoods, so it looks like this car is actually getting some nice stuff for once in its life. But anything else to add pretty much is just that the radiator, we're going to pretty much put this cap up here so it's not spewing lava onto the back of our necks. Should be mint. So unfortunately, this video is going to be pretty quick. Not a whole lot done because we're pretty much just getting everything prepped for the roll cage. Because the roll cage we're going to need to mount everything, which is going to be our next video, is going to be building the roll cage. I don't know if that's going to be 1, 2, 3 videos or however many videos that's going to be. Hopefully we can just jam it all into one, but you know, that's a huge undermining getting a full custom roll cage that we're making literally from raw materials by ourselves. So please keep waiting for that. Please like and subscribe. I'll have a new video for you as soon as I can. I have hopefully Trailblazer contents coming to you soon from the shop. Bad news, she spun a bearing. I'm gonna need a whole new bottom end. But hopefully I'll get a video on that coming soon. HHR still is a bad turbo. That's being pushed on the back burner. But we'll have more content coming soon. But for now, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully we'll have something new for you guys soon. Remember, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Crapbox Cars, baby.